I'll be erecting management of a novice alchemist, episode 12. And I'll be watching it off of High Dive's web. And I'll be starting my reaction from the 1 minute and 36-second mark in 1-0 go. Be the last episode of the season for this series, and potentially even of the series. And they can manage to get more. As always, when I've seen Laura smile, he's naturally the cutest. True that. True that. Huh. I mean, considering the near life and death experience, yeah, I can see why she'd feel that way. I mean, it's our main girls, them being able to take on a salamander like this is the bare minimum for now. I mean, hey, at least the most pressing depths have been paid, which is better than nothing. Question is, now they have to run Kate and Iris have to pay their debts towards Sarasa, though. Hey, it's actually nice seeing them actually show off Loretta's father, all things considered, because they haven't really had much opportunity of showing him off. Oh, I don't think any interruption by Loretta's ever going to be an annoyance for Sarasa, though. Mm. All right, all right. The thing is, though, knowing our girl, she's not going to want to go back. I mean, she's established such a fine life in the village she lives in. I don't think she's going to want to be shackled to the past. At least it's the feeling I'm getting, anyway. Well, at least it also should have talked to that person at least once, though, just to give a formal rejection. I could see why she'd be concerned, though, because, yeah, who would want to have someone like Sarasa actually lose their life? Well, I mean, considering everything that's happened lately, it might actually be for the best, all things considered. You know, young Sarasa is really precious, but actually, yeah, Sarasa's still young, so even current Sarasa is precious too, but I'd say her really young self and her current self are precious for their own reasons, all things considered. Mm. Oh, that's actually charming. You know, if her parents were there to see her now, they would actually be really dang proud about Sarasa. Straight up. They would be. I like the paranoia tone of voice, but honestly, no, really, she has nothing to worry about. Well, you can tell she still has a little bit of concern in the voice, though, just a teeny bit. Hmm. Welcome in, Gaspar. Honestly, who wouldn't want to join Tadashi, though? Even on, like, a simple stroll, I mean, seems like someone where it'd actually be kinda fun, you know, like, "Man, that was bad for the husband, holy shit." Oh, then again, I guess her husband doesn't have a long face. That's pretty quick. That was at least she yeah, you'd be bringing the girls back with all those fucking hard ass slaps. Damn. Okay. Mm. That's actually kinda good because, yeah, if you rely too much on a single person, the place can fall apart, although I hope okay, now words, I actually like the sound of that. I actually really like how helpful and thoughtful they are too. I like her presentation because even though she's really thinking as to whether she should leave or stay. It's like a body language. I mean, nothing wrong with daytime drinking unless you drink it in moderation, of course. I'm just saying. Hmm. Hey, nice. I mean, she didn't have to do that, but considering everything our girl has done, maybe actually does deserve to eat at least a little bit of freebies, all things considered anyway. I'm just saying. Hmm. Like, I was like, "Hi." Oh, so dang you charming. Hmm. Hey, oh! I'm supposed to let didn't drop the dish she was currently cleaning. That makes sense, and this is a big dish. Ah, well, you can tell strain that smile is from Florida, though. Mm. Let's hope ain't any major fucking disaster, though, while she's gone, for their sake. Yeah, that's a big ass responsibility, but you know what? Our girl's smart, she should be able to pull it out, hopefully, anyway. Aw. It's just precious. Oh, alright, alright. Oof. Oh, hell yeah. Mm. Alright, here it is. God, man, that place actually looks pretty well lit. That's a cute little drawing there. I mean, it would catch anyone at a off guard in the position she also was in. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. God, jeez. And no one would have blamed them either in that instance. Okay, I actually like how it explains how things went down in the series then. Shows you how much you actually really did give a shit, all things considered. Like, moments like this show shows how thoughtful she really is. I don't think it's good in its own way, actually. Oh, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, but hey, considering how Iris you know what, Iris and Kid have been improving, but hey. Ha! Oh, shit, they're not being that completely unthoughtful. Man, no. Well, considering everything she's went through and how much she's been around Sadako, it makes sense that some of the lessons and mindset would actually rub off on Sadako even just a little bit. She cooked for food meant for people. Yeah, that's a little bit too much. That's exactly what I'm thinking. It's all their debts to pay, Iris and Kate, all things considered. Oh, shit. Alright, she's got a little bit more involved. That has our course side to her. I'm complaining though. I mean, absolutely dig it. It's kinda sweet to hear that well, at least the Jeff belonged to Colossus family has even gone as far as increasing it even by even having guards around. That's actually kinda cool. Question is, though, is Sadasa actually wanna do that? That's a $1,000,000 question here. Well, you know, that's a good thing, though, because they can get new customers, and it could be reoccurring. Be a big ass boon for them in the long run. You can tell let us reacting like that to stay tough. That's actually really dang sweet and endearing. Big though, is that something Sadasa's gonna wanna do, though? That's the $1,000,000 question here. Because just because she said that in the past doesn't mean it applies to her now, though. Hmm. She's probably I mean, our girl's probably feeling conflicted as to what to do. Oh, okay, the way she just opened her eyes like that was kinda funky. Holy fuck. No, I don't think she'd be angry about that. Well, that's the bigger shocker here. Oh, hell yeah, I actually been wanting to see our girl actually spar a bit. I mean, hey, she ain't wrong about that. Oh, damn, you little okay. I kinda like stuff like this. 'Cause just that Thousand Teachers she's doing more than just practical skills. I mean, the other episode told us that, but this reinforces that, though. That's true, because if she ain't happy within the company, there's no point. Come on, that actually was a good thing. Damn, this guy's a okay, now that's actually pretty what were they doing without Sadasa? They'd be fucked. Angley showed up. The nick of time, too. Oh, man, I feel that I got Tears of Joy. Oh, it's so jokes. Oh, like I went away thinking it was fumbled a little bit. That's adorbs. Bonds though, so that didn't show up. Oh man, that'd have been some disastrous shit right there. Yeah, it's not gonna be a big ass win for them. Oh, and you know that's what matters the most. Yeah, it's really understandable, and that's really the thing I thought she was gonna say, like straight up. She's not gonna apologize though at all. I mean, I don't think she's that much of a novice though. I mean, yeah, she may be a novice compared to like say her master, but still, she's still pretty good though, all things considered. I mean, overall, I'd say this series kind of mixed because while I like this episode, the middle and the story portion of the series kind of was a bit uneven though. But for a last episode of the season, I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. This last episode, all things considered, because the animation was great, but this felt more like a mid-season finale than an actual finale, though. That's the only thing. That could be a 9 or 10, but still a nice episode overall, though. All things considered. I like the ticking noise. But here's my thoughts of the series overall in general, though. If I had to rate Management of a Novice Alchemist on a scale of, say, 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being 9 to 10 being exceptional, I'm giving this series a 4.5 out of 10. Slightly below average because there's so many things, loose ends that need to be tied up because Sarasa still needs to master her abilities for one. That's what keeps him from giving this series a high rating because it's like that's a major plot point that are we ever going to get it resolved? And then can Iris still have to legitimately pay their debts to Sarasa, like their own debts to Sarasa? They paid all their other outstanding debts, just not that. So that's why overall the finale didn't really do it much for me because there's so many things to do. That's why I can't really give it a high rating because it's like some of the substantial things that needed to happen didn't happen. That's why I can't give it a high rating. I mean, yeah, the series is enjoyable, but there was too many flaws. And here's another flaw too. As much as I enjoyed some of the characters, it's like I can't give this a high rating because when it came to like the Grizzlies a few episodes ago and some of the earlier climactic sequences, the animation didn't really look great when it needed to. I mean, yeah, this series started having climactic episodes in the that looked great in the previous episode, and in this episode where our girls were like had in their swimwear. But that's like what 2 out of 12 episodes because for the most part, this series every single time there was a conflict, it was rushed, it was poorly handled because of rushing and bad pacing. And that's why I can't necessarily give this a super high score because, at least to me, execution matters a lot. And most of the time, this series, due to either a lack of animation budget or improper pacing, things just felt like they were happening abruptly in the series. And that's why overall, if I had to give it a rating on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'll give it a 4.5 out of 10. Not saying the series has gone awful, but it could have been way, and I mean way better. Now, in saying that, though, if it were to ever say get a season 2, then I bump up my score to like a 4.5 out of 10 at that point, because at that point I'd be like, well, hey, at least it'd have a shot at the very least, resolving much more of its pressing plot points, and I'd actually give this a higher grade than, say, a 4.5 out of 10. I'd be able to actually rate this on the average zone. It's just that the issue with this is this series could be doing things a lot could have done things a lot more better. And in saying that, the characters were average. I mean, Sadasa was likable enough, all things considered. So, at least have that going for it. And I thought Loda and Sadasa's relationship was sweet. And I do like the dynamic between Sadasa and her master. That's why I'm not gonna give this, say, a 3 or a 2 out of 10, because the series did something decently enough, but when it comes to series like this, though, series like this need absolutely more precise writing, because if they don't, well, then, if they don't have that type of writing, then it's like, can't really give it a super high score, because if visuals aren't in its favor, then there's only so much enjoyment I can get from a series like this. With, like, series like this, I mean, for the most part, mediocre execution, all things considered anyway. Aside from that, though, I mean, I will say some positives. The voice acting was great. I thought the opening theme for the series is actually pretty good, all things considered, and actually kinda did I actually do dig the character design, so that's why I'm not gonna give an absolute score of, "Oh, yeah, this is dog shit," and it's definitely not gonna be in my worst anime of the year list if I were to make one. It wouldn't be on there, because the series, at the very least, does enough things competently to the point where it's like, yeah, it's still I would still rate it positively overall. It's just that, yeah, obviously, it could do things just a little bit better, all things considered. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the episode. I'd love to hear your thoughts about how I feel about my reaction, or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope you all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and also be sure to hit the bell for notifications. And I hope you all have a great day or night, y'all. And thank you so much for watching my video, everyone. Bye bye, y'all.